Godzilla King of the Monsters is stupid, and I love it. This film was admittedly pretty good to start off the summer with. Seeing that I've technically been waiting 5 years for this movie, would I say that I'm satisfied? Yes, I'm very satisfied with the turnout of this movie. King of the Monsters was a great Godzilla movie in my opinion, but is King of the Monsters a great movie in general? No, not really. King of the Monsters suffers from the same thing that Godzilla 2014 and Kong Skull Island do. Really bland, boring characters. And what makes that problem even worse is, in the word of the big forehead man himself,
too many characters.
In Godzilla 2014, there are only a small handful of characters. In Kong Skull Island, there are a few more characters, much more than Godzilla 2014, but in King of the Monsters, there are a lot more human characters. There was so much going on with all the human characters that I could barely even remember all their names. Heck, I don't even remember any of their names. Don't get me wrong, with the other two films, including this one, some of the human characters are diamonds in the rough. Like in Godzilla 2014 with Dr. Serizawa, as well as in Kong Skull Island with Packer and Hobo John C. Reilly. In King of the Monsters, diamonds in the rough, Millie Bobby Brown, her dad, and Dr. Serizawa yet again. Other than that, the other human characters are useless and could be discarded. Alright, this is a spoiler warning. If you haven't seen King of the Monsters yet, I advise you click off right now. And this time there won't be a funny countdown that references something I like. Dr. Serizawa freaking dies. It was out of nowhere that he just sacrificed himself to reawake Godzilla so he wouldn't die. Speaking of out of nowhere, the reason why Serizawa had a detonated nuclear bomb right next to him to reawake Godzilla because previously, Godzilla kinda died. The cause of Godzilla's sort of death is the reason why this little detail's out of nowhere. That's because they bring back the oxygen destroyer for like 2 seconds. Literally 2 seconds. Also, one of the human villain characters happens to run this kind of biosyn chaos insurgency company, which is not to ride off the coattails of the bigger company or weaponize what the company owns. It's to kind of steal the DNA of the Titans. I don't know either. Now, for the Titans, they're really cool. This King Ghidorah version is the best version of Ghidorah I've ever seen. The King of the Monsters Ghidorah really makes up for the last time we saw Ghidorah. One little detail I noticed about Ghidorah in the film, during his first scene, Ghidorah's head tugs on the horn of another one of Ghidorah's heads. It was a rather cute detail, and Ghidorah's heads sometimes act like brothers in the film. The thing is, though, Ghidorah's not supposed to be cute, he's freaking terrifying. And yes, in this movie, Ghidorah is pretty scary. Godzilla here was much better than how he was in the 2014 film. Although he doesn't return on screen for another 45 minutes, at least he has way more screen time. I can't really say the same about Mothra and Rodan, though. Rodan was more of the runt of the litter and the third wheel kind of kaiju. While I'm alright with how Rodan turned out, not really with Mothra. Mothra literally gets 5 minutes of screen time, only to be killed by King Ghidorah during the climax. They kill off Mothra. Yes, and Godzilla kills off Ghidorah. I'm pretty pissed about both those deaths. There's also other Titans in this film that don't really appear till the end, but they're also really neat additions too. One thing that worried me about this movie is that the Mutos, one of the big attractions from the first Godzilla movie, weren't gonna be in it. And oh boy, did they deliver with the Mutos. In addition to having them appear in multiple news feeds, having one of the Muto heads be in it, they've got a third Muto in this movie. And if I can correctly remember how it looked, I'm pretty sure the Muto in the movie was Muto Prime from Godzilla Aftershock. The end credit titles did a really good job of setting up Godzilla vs. Kong. It was also a really nice epilogue of what happened after the movie, seeing that the movie kind of ended after Godzilla defeated Ghidorah. Now the post-credit scene, because remember, this is in a cinematic universe, the Chaos Insurgency guy buys one of Ghidorah's decapitated heads, which was taken off of Ghidorah a few hours earlier into the film. I don't have any idea what it means, but I'm smelling some kind of Mecha King Ghidorah setup here. Oh no, this is a pretty great Godzilla film, but it's brought down by the human characters. But hey, at least the acting isn't bad, unlike other movies. a pretty good Godzilla film. Not a pretty good film in general, but I totally recommend it if you're a Godzilla fan. I give this film a 75%. I'll see you all in my next review.